It's Friday, September 8th, 2023. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3. 58-year-old Hendy Leroy Graves of Cheshire in St. John was stabbed to death last night in an altercation with another man. 6 more killings in Trinidad have taken that country's murders to 403 so far for the year. A 39-year-old primary school teacher is on remand at Dodds Prisons this morning on a charge of indecently assaulting one of his students, an 11-year-old boy, on July 22nd. The teacher is identified as David Sion Griffith of St. Leonard's Avenue, Westbury Road in St. Michael. And over in Trinidad, a 47-year-old primary school teacher has been arrested after he allegedly lured a pupil into his bedroom and gave her a massage. A total of 31 students have won Barbados scholarships and exhibitions this year. 6 of them received scholarships, including Giovanni Aline, who got the inaugural Errol Walton Barrow Scholarship. Hurricane Lee has strengthened into the Atlantic season's first Category 5 storm for the season. By early this morning, Lee had maximum sustained winds of 165 miles per hour as it churned across the Atlantic Ocean on a path that will likely see its center pass north of the Leeward Islands and Puerto Rico. Forecasters say it could present potentially dangerous beach conditions for some countries.
Lee wasn't expected to make landfall, although forecasters said tropical storm conditions, they are possible on some islands. Meteorologists also said that it was too early to provide details on any potential rainfall, as well as wind gusts that could be impacted in those Caribbean islands.
Back in Barbados, Hill Milling Company is crying out against the Ministry of Health after that ministry dumped another set of food items from the Haggett Hall factory. It is the second time that the ministry has done so, on the grounds that the food is unfit for human consumption. Jamaica's former Prime Minister, P.J. Patterson, is calling for the removal of visa requirements and all customs barriers to facilitate easier travel between Caribbean and African nations. Cuban authorities have announced the arrest of 17 people on charges related to a ring of human traffickers that allegedly lured young Cuban men to serve in the Russian military for the Ukraine conflict. At least 6 people are dead and 6 others are missing following heavy floods in Greece, where more than 800 people were rescued over the past 2 days. Hong Kong and southern Chinese cities are battling widespread flooding as the region endures some of its heaviest rainfall on record. The Weather Bureau said the downpour, which began on Thursday, is the biggest to hit the city in nearly 140 years. The head of Spain's Soccer Federation is now being formally accused of sexual assault. The complaint has been filed by a member of the women's national soccer team who said she did not consent to being kissed by the official during the medal ceremony after Spain's World Cup victory last month. The weather forecast for Barbados today, generally sunny and very warm, with a few odd light to moderate showers. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.